Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. Sean Green joined by Will Stewart. And it looks like we're going to get a little bonus action heading our way. Little singles, Alex Spellman versus Mike Maloney. They're playing a little money action. $5,000 each. Maybe 1,000. Maybe 10,000. I'm not sure yet.
$7 million.
Basically, the entry fee for the World Series of Poker main event is what they're playing for right now.
Yeah, it should be a good one here. We're going to get a best of 5 battle. So first to win 3 gets it here. But these two top dogs, Alex Spellman, Mike Maloney, can you complain about this little challenge match we're getting thrown at us?
I won't be able to. The only thing I'm going to complain about is best of 5 legs.
Yes.
Because these guys could go all night, and I'd be all for it. Especially for $5,000. That's a really quick $5,000 match. It's not for $5,000, guys. We have no idea what they're playing for. It could be $1.
Their wives are killing them right now. Like, what are you doing? But we should have another matchup after this one too, including the 14-year-old Jax Bartlett and Ronnie, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have back-to-back challenge ones before we work our way into our singles coverage, and then later on this evening, how about some loyalists and all-stars as we get a big one there from Alex.
Boom goes the dynamite for the man from Fuquay Varina, North Carolina. This is interesting because Alex does not play the CSC Challenger Series. This is going to be all cricket.
Yeah.
And, of course, Maloney's one of those top dogs always in that. So this is always one of those matches that you want to see. You want Alex Spellman in that event eventually. So to see kind of a little bit of a preview here as he gets a Maloney double. Again, he's got to stop doing that to me while he's playing Mike. But I'm interested to see here. I think Spellman takes this. Like, I don't mean this leg, obviously. I mean the match. I think it's going to be a good one, though, either way.
Oh, what a shot there for Mike. A 9 mark there will do.
Yes, that's awesome. Dynamite of his own. And Spellman's going to have to look at the 16s.
I tried to convince these guys. Oh, why don't we do some 5-1 cricket action? Let's split blue mix in there. And they gave me the no. And I think the reason why was not because they just wanted to play cricket, because it's easier.
Yeah, it's easier just to roll through it like that. But you tell us in the chat, what do you want these top dog players playing? I want to see that. Maybe some Bermuda Triangle.
I like the difference. You go 0-1, cricket, 0-1. You kind of do that, the split bull side of things. But no, either way, we're getting treated here. And Maloney out in front with a big trip, 17 for 211. Yeah, he may take the look here.
Is he going to stay? No, he goes back. I figured he might just because of the way that dart was laying in the 17s. For him, that's perfect. Hammer cricket is a good option.
Oh, no, thank you.
Just you want to see
something different.
Would be a little bit interesting change of pace for the strategy.
Well, Spellman did get thrown off fairly recently when he had to get a little team cricket thrown his way, and he didn't know what the heck to do with that.
Team cricket would be something wild.
7 mark there for Spellman. Gives it right back to Maloney on the heavier number. Another one to take the shot.
Goes the dynamite.
Come on. What a shot there from Maloney as this just swings one way and then back the other.
That's the third 9 mark so far in this match. Leg number 1. Race to 3 for these two players. They're just playing for $5,000 a piece. No big deal. They're not playing for that much. Less money than that.
Nick just walked in and
looked
goes,
at me like, what the heck did I miss? Why am I not talking right now?
He lost his privileges. That's why.
I know this is probably not something that anyone's going to believe that knows anything about Nick Teixeira, but he has gotten brighter in the last 5 minutes than he was previously. It's actually almost so bright that even though we're in this closet of nothingness, of black walls, I feel a little gleam of neon happening around me.
Just a little. Mike looking to clean this up here, needing 2 bulls.
And he gets 2 bulls. Leg number 1 does go to Mike Maloney after I told him that Alex Spellman was going to win. 1-0 Mike.
Spellman bouncing back there to the music in the hall.
Not something you usually see out of the stoic Spellman.
Not at all.
And as Reagan Windsor pointed out earlier, this is a rarity to see Mike Maloney in a red hat instead of a white one. It doesn't have anything on it either. That's the interesting thing. Like, he bought a blank hat
That's Mike for you.
just to match his jersey. And look at this, Spellman hits the trip one and tells us all what he feels about that.
It's actually the same exact brand, Sean. But unlike Sugar Shane Johnson, he changes those hats.
At least the colors.
Yes.
I know Sugar. He bought 4 of those exact same sweatshirts, obviously. Boom goes the dynamite again for Spellman. I hate that we can't see the averages in this.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it.
that is a bummer.
It's a bummerino is what it is.
Will it show up after legs though?
The real McCoy asking, is this the first round of the Open? It is not, Bob. This is a preview of a potential matchup in the Open. These guys are just playing a little money game. Race to 3. Just to give us a little extra fun time on the streaming board.
Yeah, a little extra coverage. I mean, we are kind of at the mercy of the bracket, how that, falls out in line. I mean, you could get remote matches, you could get an in-person remote, or you could get 2 in-person matches. So it is fairly difficult for these, experienced tournament organizers, as they're getting kind of thrown into this first time ever event as well. But they said, oh, this would be fun to just sprinkle in a couple of these challenge matches, and that's what we're going to do. And it's not something we're going to continue to do by any means, but it was prearranged that, all right, we're setting aside a certain amount of time for these, per se. So
I like it.
yeah, it is fun.
Good entertainment that's needed and sometimes.
Now,
And it's not even us that's playing either, which is even better.
does that mean that we're going to live stream everybody, like Joe Schmo versus Mike Maloney for video? No, sorry. Not gonna do that.
No. Joe Schmo's not even here.
Dang, Joe, you're missing out. Big 16 for Maloney as he takes the reins in this one. Spellman, kind of on the outside looking in here, needs to convert on these 15s, and even so, it's not enough.
Boom goes the dynamite for Alex Spellman anyway. Have you heard of Chad and JT?
What?
Chad and JT, they're comedians. They're all about Stoke.
No.
And,
Nope.
and trying to promote Stoke around the world. Well, I get to see them in a few weeks. I'm excited because they are hilarious. So you don't know what a schmoll is?
Nope.
A schmoll is the friend that you have a separate group chat that does not include that friend in.
Oh, okay.
That's the schmoll.
Oh, okay. All righty.
So if you're acting extra schmolly, that's not a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You don't want to be a schmoll.
Maloney needing one.
So this was alternate start too. I just noticed. So now it's 2-0 Maloney.
That's a big win there for him. Just needs the one to take the W here in this
Race to 3.
It's a fun little battle too. So
Jessica, I promise you, they are not playing for $5,000.
really,
if you're watching along.
Tell Becky too.
Yeah, Becky, I don't want you to buy anything expensive without knowing that it's not playing for $5,000.
Attacking these 19s here. Needs to.
He didn't like the way he gripped that second dart, and then he threw it anyway. You could tell by his reaction.
Covers still with a 7. I mean, that adds pressure here for Spellman. Yeah, he converted on a 7. Going to have to hold true with a 7 here. Uh-oh. This is a match you need every dart. And unfortunately, he just gave a dart there. And it could have been a single. It could have been a triple. But we'll see what Mike does with this here. Could go around the board.
Did you see how his eyes tracked up like he wasn't ready to do it, and then he decided to last second? It's like, oh yeah,
he got it. He was thinking about maybe staying for an extra one and then taking the money shot at the 20s because he has the 18s, but you got the higher ground.
I was trying to do higher ground. It didn't work.
Didn't work at all.
I'm just gonna next time say Higher Ground by Red Hot Chili Peppers and just not say anything else with it.
Just leave it.
Yeah. All right, Maloney, 19s. He's so upset because he had an opportunity to take a Maloney double shot at the 20s. He did not utilize it.
He had a shot to take them all out there and put Spellman in a real tight position, but now he'll take this. 2 to close. Yep. And it's tight.
Yep.
I mean, he could not get away with it here, or he could get away with it and get this to a 2-1 scoreline.
He's throwing these 17s like Ram Guevara. Boom goes the dynamite. It's another one in this. Maloney is a 9-mark machine, but Spellman, he has a 9-darter.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, this is insane. This is the type of popcorn atmosphere we need around here. Just one long.
These guys certainly don't want to eat me. Get butter all over their fingers. Come on now.
You're right.
We'll
They're not supposed to eat the popcorn.
We'll take all of it.
The people watching is what I meant.
We'll take all of it.
I apologize for not making that perfectly clear like I needed to, I guess.
All righty.
Bails right back up to the 20s. It just must be nice to automatically throw triple 20s. You know? Like, must make things easier.
Just, hey, I've got like a 70% average on the trip 20. No big deal.
Look at this. Oh, that was a fat 20 was shooting at the double.
Adds a little pressure, though, but I don't think it's enough. Yep, here we go. 17s for the close.
Going back up.
I think that's a
He had a
smart
single?
I think it's a smart move there, but had you pinned a triple, you extend the advantage now. He's still got to hit 2. Yeah, you got to stay.
Yep, and he knows it. There was no other option there, especially with the 18s as well that Alex has.
That's you can't really take a shot at the 20s knowing that he's still got the upper hand on you with the 18s. And those 3 turns into 9 if he hits a 9.
I do love how much these guys are like shaking their heads and getting upset when they're missing left and right. It makes us feel a lot better.
Well, it also shows you that despite this being just kind of a challenge match, they're playing with intent here. They know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you have to.
Of course, really, Spellman's playing with house money.
True.
He did win the tournament plus the bonus for in person.
Yeah, that in-person bonus sure is nice to be here in New Orleans and experience the city as well as, well, darts in general.
Yeah,
this EDC tournament.
Yeah, I wasn't even including the bonus of being in New Orleans itself and eating all this great food and being here, getting to meet Nick Teixeira. Has been, opportunities. Danny Baggage is just right out there selling jerseys.
No big deal. Just selling jerseys.
Just a jersey seller today. But yet, a lot of people are doing this remotely, and I'm okay with that too. Boom goes the dynamite for Maloney one more time.
What a big 9 for him.
He's about to win this 3-0.
He really is. I mean, it's looking more and more like that. The more we go on in this leg, the more I'm thinking Mike Maloney.
Yeah, Spellman shaking his head at 6 marks at this point. Like, that's how good these guys are throwing. Yeah, Maloney double. And he hits the... My goodness, what an 8 mark from Mike. Goes 9 mark, 8 mark, and now has a command. 24-point lead. Spellman just going to get the lead here. Does that by 1 whole point. Forces a 4-mark victory from Spellman, or from Maloney. He's going to do more than that. A lot more than that. And then he hits the double. My goodness. I bet he was wishing he was playing a real tournament right this second.
Yeah, this is square for Maloney. Wow, just what a display here to just rattle that off 3-0.
Against Alex Spellman.
True.
Like the Alex Spellman. It's nuts. And he's doing it in person as well. Oh, maybe not. Rut-row, Raggy. This is an opportunity of knocking.
Jax couldn't believe it back there.
He's like, really? I have to wait a whole nother leg before I get to play?
Even took his hat off. And yeah, look at this. Here we go.
16, double 15.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. And Jax again goes, oh.
You blew it.
Well,
was your opportunity to come back in this match, and instead, Maloney is going to get away with it.
Yeah, he does. Shakes his head at it. It's a victory. A 6-3-7. He messed up and still tried a 6-3-7 to win it.
Nasty.
Absolutely insane. 3-0 victory for Mike Maloney.